agree. We pulled the trigger on a big purchase yesterday. We've been researching intensely the different alternatives to making a driveway. We've cleared out a whole bamboo forest. Now we're going to till the ground, and we've researched different hard surfaces, cement, blacktop, pavers, and they were all so much more expensive than what we could afford. We have roughly 1,200 square feet to cover, and we want something that's going to be really durable because we might have the bus parked there for a year or two while we're working on our conversion. So, Aaron, tell them what we found.
Every time we went to go look to see what the cost would be for 1,200 square feet, essentially it's around about $10 per square foot. 1,200 square feet, that comes out to over $12,000.
That's more than our bus.
That's more than our bus,
yeah.
Just for parking our bus. And I know some people say, oh, just get gravel, but you can't just put gravel in there because that falls apart over the first couple times you use it. And generally, we want something pretty stable and something that's...
We're looking long-term, yeah.
Yeah.
We want to be able to use it
now,
practically, yeah.
One thing that we notice is there's a lot of videos online for alternatives to concrete and whatever else. What we did find is that a lot of people use these mats or whatever that kind of stabilize gravel, and that looked really cool, but finding those type of things around here is kind of like up in the air. I don't know where I would look for a mat, you know?
Yeah, like picture a gym mat that has openings, and they were like big heavy mats.
Essentially, the big issue that we had from there on is, well, what if these are also like that much money per square foot? Like, how expensive are they? And then I started looking into alternative ways of doing that. And I found a company.
The product's on the way. It'll be here in like 4 days. So we're giving you an idea of what's coming.
Yeah, we'll do a product review on it and everything.
Yeah.
But essentially, it's the same thing as those mats, except for it looks like metal. And it looks like these giant cross hatches of it. And wouldn't you know it, that it's priced around less than $1 per square foot. We were hoping to pay no more than about $2,500 for a finished carport. I mean, we're talking about everything, like, you know, having the ground done, having the tools and everything, renting the tools that compact the ground, all the little steps you get to take to kind of make one stable. Like, we expected like maybe $2,500. Totally wrong. $12,000 was like beginner for the size that we wanted.
Well, and when we say what we expected, Aaron and I, we sit down every step of the way and we say, before we get done research, what is the max you're willing to pay for this step? And then we look for ways to meet that. So when we were researching the different types of concrete, the different ways of doing a driveway, we didn't even realize that it was going to be around $10 a square foot. We were looking for the best way of doing things, and we learned a ton about the pros and cons of that whole asphalt concrete paver thing, which was fascinating.
And there's also a fear too, because we're about to park a giant bus on it, so
on someone else's property. Really, it's mom's property.
We don't want something that's going to shatter or break apart the moment we drive on it. So anyway, this thing that we found is it's pretty unique. As far as pretty unique, meaning like it seems like a alternative way of doing things. You essentially drive these giant grids that are like 4 inches deep. You put them in the ground, and then you fill them with either a gravel or soil.
It's like an accordion. Like, you open it up, you put stakes on the side, and then you fill it with turf or something. It's fascinating.
Yes. So
Aaron found it.
So this will give us the stability that if we literally couldn't afford any gravel or anything like that on top of what we just ordered, we could still fill it with dirt. They said that it's actually designed where we could fill it with freaking soil and be fine. You can fill it with grass,
it's not
and be
permanent.
fine. And it's not permanent. It can be removed, and it says, if you want to, you could actually pull these back out. So that they actually use these things. Typically, they get ordered by people that have large machinery. Industrial machinery, and they drive these things into the ground, or they can dig them up and lay them down, and then refill them with dirt, so they can park big rigs and stuff on these things.
Like full oil tankers, he said. He said full oil tankers. So this really should be, like, awesome. The space we're parking the bus is adjacent to my mom's driveway, so we've really been mindful of the fact that we're extending off of
an existing driveway,
Right, and we just don't want to do something that's going to be really awful for her in the years to come.
We spent about $1,300 on this, which is a fraction of what we thought we were going to have to pay to actually get this working.
Yeah.
So
That
we'll,
leaves us room in our budget for this.
Yeah.
I mean, really, again, $2,500 is the max we want for the base of our carport. We are building the bamboo structure, but so now that we've spent like $1,300 on the grid system, that leaves a little bit to rent tools. So we
Yeah.
have to hurry up. This driveway alternative material will be arriving, we think, like within the next week. So our goal now is to rent the tools needed to kind of till up that land. I thought I could dig out the bamboo stumps, but we basically, after watching all of these videos about laying down driveways, people have said that only a maniac would try to dig up the ground.
yeah.
Which I'm kind of a maniac, but I think
It said only a maniac could try to dig up the ground with a shovel, and
yeah,
sure
that
enough,
was
we
even with
both tried.
bamboo.
No, that was with bamboo.
Oh, was it?
Yes.
Yeah, so Aaron looked
Yes.
at me and he was like,
Yeah. So they were talking about bamboo specifically, and they said it's very hard to get up.
So we're super excited about this. We wanted to share it with you and let you know this is coming. We will put a link in the description to this new product that we bought, and then of course we'll do a review showing you how we actually put it into the ground when it comes here. But I think this is revolutionary. I honestly think
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. This seems like the smartest way to approach this problem. We'll review the stuff. We'll let you guys know what we think.
So that is coming. It's coming in a pallet, so we'll see what it looks like, and we'll let you guys know. If you guys enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up. There's a bell in the corner. If you hit that and you subscribe to the channel, you'll be alerted when new videos come up, and that way you can see what this product looks like when it comes in. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.
Bye.